Welcome back. Now it's time for a conversation we have been looking forward to. We're joined by Lawal Michael Nasiru Bolaji. We're joined online by Nasboi. Now he is a multi-talented entertainer. He's blending comedy, Afrobeat music. He's been captivating audiences for a long time. It's great to have you back on the show. Welcome, Nasboi.
Thank you. Good morning.
How you doing? How you doing?
Tired, but I feel good.
Honestly, if it was possible to have jet lag within Nigeria, now you go get them. Sure, you know.
Nice one, 1-0. I'm counting.
Now, there's a reason why I mentioned that, because all over your socials, you've been hopping from state to state. For those that don't understand why this is happening, you need to let us in on this globe-trotting you're doing within Nigeria. Talk to us.
Hi, guys. If you're just meeting me, my name is Nasboi. It's my chance to be a presenter today. So,
Go ahead, go ahead.
anyway, traveling around 36 states in the quest of getting a verse from Davido, right? And a lot of people have been asking, like, why are you doing this? What is wrong with you? I'm like, come on. I feel like it's entertainment at the end of the day, right? It's not bad to be adventurous. Nigerian entertainment industry is quite boring. I personally think so. So spice it up a bit. The Hollywood industry is beautiful. I think if it was some artist from Hollywood doing this, we'll be super excited. Why is it that when it is here, everything looks too rigid? So that's it for me. People say, yeah, you're close to Davido. Yeah, I'm not like very close to Davido. I think that should help. So yeah, it's all
So
good vibe.
I have to say, it's an admirable thing to travel around
Yeah,
Nigeria, to
yeah.
see Nigeria, to experience Nigeria. And I feel
Yes,
like,
please.
yes, I feel like when you started, it was about, getting the verse from Davido, but I have a feeling you've had a few
Yeah.
more experiences along the way that have
Oh yes,
added
I
to
have.
that quest. Talk to us about that.
So when I started, it was about Davido, honestly, right? And then I also had the intention of, you know, creating awareness, creating awareness for Nasboy's music, because Nasboy has always suffered. Every time I put out a song, because I am a comedian, it's always very hard because I started with the task of people saying you can never be a musician being a comedian in Nigeria. They will never take you serious. They will never take you serious. So it felt like I had the task already. So when I put out the first song, I could remember how they bashed me, and I was so shy that I couldn't even drop another song. So until I became really serious, I put out Umbrella, and it became a smashed hit,
So,
and that's how we started the journey. So every time I'm about to put out a song, I always come up with something. Uh, exactly why they call me the PRU, whatever.
So
So I
the
always,
amazing thing is
yeah,
one of that track we're talking about. That was such a hit. That was a jam, and people
I know
didn't see it coming. It trended on
exactly.
TikTok and a lot of other social media.
So that's the point. You never see me coming. That's the point. You never see me coming.
I have to say, I was a little worried about this trip across Nigeria because of security concerns, and I believe you had a little bit of an incident along the way. You want to talk to us about that?
Yeah, I did have an accident. I did have an accident. It was a rainy day, and it happens. It's an accident that could have happened anywhere. It could happen in Lagos. It could happen anywhere, anywhere. So I don't think it's about traveling. But you know how Nigerians are now. They want to bash you.
But
But it's not just
you
about
need to
traveling.
tell us more about what happened. How did you get out of it? Talk to us.
Funny enough, there was no scratch. Nothing
Okay.
happened to the driver.
Okay.
My manager was in the car too. We're all fine for real.
Okay.
It was a rainy day. It was along Gombe Bauchi Road. See, I'm calling places that you've never been to.
Go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
it was along Gombe Bauchi Road, and it was quite rainy. And you know how silly these drivers can be. There's a truck parked on the middle of, not the middle of the road, by the side of the road without a sign. And we're coming all the way from a road, like a hilly road, and we didn't see this guy. So before the driver could match his brake during the whole rain, and
Honestly,
boom,
I'm
we got to
pleased you're
hit this
okay.
car.
I'm so
Yeah, I'm
pleased you're
very, very,
okay.
very,
I'm so pleased you're okay. And
very.
it didn't deter you from your quest.
It
So
did. It
it
did. It
for
did.
how
It did.
long? How long?
I was almost going to drop a video that day because that day I did not post anything.
Wow.
Right? So I didn't post, like, you know how I get to post every day for a
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
I couldn't post on that day, right? Because I knew that they were going to bash me. I knew. So I was at that point I got broken. I wasn't even ready for this whole Nigerian madness. They would drag me. So then I was contemplating, I was in a room all by myself in Jos. I'm like, what do I need to do at this point? I have a team. But then it is not even about the team at this point. It's about me, that I'm the person who they're going to be dragging. So I decided to make a video saying, at this point, I have decided to give up. But
Wow.
then I had conversations with a lot of people. I had with my friends. I had my friends saying, what are you doing this for? What is wrong with you? You know,
Wow. Wow.
go back home. I'm like, bro, please. You guys should see the brighter side of this thing. You understand? And stop making it look like I'm kneeling for David. Oh, come on, of course, David is bigger than me, right? And people don't understand. There's a history behind this whole thing. You know, I started this whole comedy because of Davido.
Yeah.
Actually, that's how I started comedy. You know, I started mimicking David to get his attention for my music. I didn't want to be a comedian. I didn't know I was funny. You know, so I just started this whole thing to get his attention. So we have a history. I feel like it's a puzzle for me. I need to complete this puzzle. Have I asked David for a verse in his DM, like everybody has said? Yes, but you need to understand how this works. A lot of people are asking him, a lot of people.
Yeah. Tagging
So,
him.
you know, you need to do something different. Right now, you know that there are a lot of people on the queue, a whole lot of persons, a whole lot of persons.
Yeah.
So you need to do something different. You need to show him that you really want it. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So you're still on this journey. How many more states do you have to go?
Oh, so today is the 27.
Okay.
Yeah, 27. So
So
after 27 days, I have I think how many more days? 9 more days, then
wow.
Abuja. So approximately 10.
All right. And honestly, at this point, I'm going to pray for you. Like, don't worry. No hitches, no glitches, no speed bumps, no
No, it's
delays.
not going to go that bad again.
It's
At least I
not.
did
It can't.
the scary states.
But I have to ask, at any point during this entire journey, have you heard from David himself or his team in the very least? Has anyone
No, you
contacted
know,
you?
when the whole thing started, he had commented twice.
Okay.
So the first day he commented setup.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't know why people misunderstood the setup that he meant. Some people said, why are you still continuing with the journey? David said set up already. So it's not like people think it is set it up, like set it up. So he means like you're setting me up.
So I
That's
have
what he
to
means.
ask now, you've been to Benue State.
Yes, I
Yes?
have.
You've been through Benue.
Yes.
With what
Mm.
happened, the recent killings in Benue, can you tell us a little bit about the atmosphere when you went through Benue and how it felt when you got there?
Oh, so first off, before going to Benue, I didn't even know about it. Like I didn't know about the insecurities in Benue, honestly. Right? I wasn't really like familiar with it. If not, I maybe I wouldn't have gone. Maybe. But when I went there, I took a picture at Otukbo. Otukbo was quite peaceful.
One
Otukbo
more
was
time?
peaceful. So I took a picture at Otukbo. Otukbo is a place in
That's the
Benue State.
market. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard about Otukbo a whole lot
Yeah.
because of Two-Face and Two-Face's music. So I decided to snap in Otukbo, and Otukbo was peaceful. Otukbo
Okay.
was peaceful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, then. Now, Nasboi, honestly, it's mind blowing what you're doing. I think your
Thank you.
dedication is going to pay off. And I think David is probably going to react positively to this whole thing. And I
I
don't
pray
think
so
there's
too.
anything wrong with what you're doing at all. I think it's amazing. And I think it's bigger than you. You're also showing
Yes,
your
it is.
fans and a lovely young audience the
Yeah.
beauty that is Nigeria. But
Yes.
tell us something really unique about a place in Nigeria that you never knew before you got there.
Bonu is actually very fine.
Bornu?
Bonu, yeah, Bonu
Really?
is very fine. Maiduguri is actually very beautiful. You know, at some point when I was traveling, I had done like 10 northern states, and I just concluded that Bonu was the most beautiful northern state that I visited.
Wow.
Borneo
Wow.
is actually very beautiful. Yeah, we know that there are insecurity issues, but I am not even sure the people in the city know about it because everybody's just flexing and moving around like nothing is
Wow.
happening. Yeah, Borno is actually very beautiful.
Amazing,
Very
amazing.
nice.
Now, at this point, we have to wrap it up, but we are so proud of you. To be honest, this is
Thank you.
such an amazing thing you're doing. Keep showing some beautiful pictures of Nigeria, showing it to us on your socials. And yeah, to be honest, at some point, you're going to be bigger than Davido with what you're doing. Nasboi, you're an
Amen.
amazing performer, you're an amazing artist and comedian.
Thank you.
I cannot wait to get you back
Please,
in the
please, don't,
studio
please don't. It's
to
not
talk about
complete.
this.
I'm
What?
an actor. I'm an actor. Please
Well,
don't.
okay, actor. So comedian, actor, performer, thespian, everything all join. You've been on this since 2006, man. We know, we've been watching. We've been waiting for that amazing point, and you're on the verge, brother. All righty.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you soon and safe travels.
Thank you very much. Bye,
Alrighty.
guys.
All right, then, the amazing Nasboi on the line there, all the way from, which state are you in now? Which state was he in? Oh my goodness, I can't remember which state he was in now. Was it Bauchi? I think he's in Bauchi. Yeah, giving us a little insight into everything that's been going on, his 27-day trip so far around Nigeria to connect with the one and only David O. All right, then, we have a musical performance coming your way. And it's going to be coming your way after this break. Stay with us.